Okay, so for a lot of y'all in the audience, you probably already know this, but through a very rigorous interview process, Ms. Pettibon was also identified as the Teacher of the Year for the district. So let's get her.
As such, she'll also be our Trinity Prize nominee, so she'll go on the competition for the area, and I think we picked a great representative for that competition, so we appreciate Mr. Pettibon very much. And
Also, Mr. Vaughan, you can come forward. We have the privilege of having Mr. Vic Vaughan and Shawn Vaughan here this evening. They'd like to say a few words. Mr. Vaughan.
Our family, we're very honored to live in a community that has such an outstanding school district. We've been involved in the auto shop program. We've hired a couple of the auto shop kids. We were fortunate enough to get a couple of Toyotas to donate and some parts, but the one thing that we've really wanted to do all along is really to do something to let the Teacher of the Year know how much we really appreciate their hard work, their sacrifice, their dedication. So we came up with a Teacher of the Year award. This will be our first year, but we plan on doing it every year. So Tisha, our Teacher of the Year award is awarded to you this year from my family, my wife, and my daughter-in-law. The rest of them are working. And our family at Toyota of Boerne, and we are giving you $10,000.
That. But when my students walk through the door, I make it simple. You know, I tell them, sorry. I tell them that I only ask one thing, and I ask that you give me your very best every day, because you're going to get mine, and I guarantee you if you come in every day and you give me your very best, you will pass the end of course test. And of course I teach pre-AP kids, they're like, well, how do you know that? And I said, because I've been doing it for 3 years and none of my students have failed. Oh, okay, Coach Pettibon. So, and all the teachers that got nominated, they're here because they do the same thing that I do. They come in and they give their very best every day. And I'm just honored that I get to represent this district at the next level. And as a coach, I love the competition. When I got nominated, I was like, I want to win it. And I wanted to win district. So I use that in my life to be successful. And in the end, it's all about connections. It's all about what you can do to get these students to excel at not just this level, but at the next level when they go to college. I got a text, it's so crazy, from a student that I taught 4 years ago that just congratulated me right before I walked in the door. And it almost, you know, brought tears to my eyes because they still remember stuff that they learned in my class. They're like, oh, I just love that lab. That was in her text. So that's stuff like that. It's the connections, and it's what we do for these students that makes what we do well worth the hours that we spend doing it, because I spend a lot of hours that we don't get paid for, but I enjoy it. All the hours, I got paid now. And thank you.
well, Toyota of Boerne has been just a great gift to our school district in many ways. And Vic and Shawn, I so appreciate you valuing all teachers with this gift, because I know that's what it means. I mean,
And I promise I'm going to do my best to win the next competition.